Samara was concerned in Nepal that we were going to bump into mountain lions and leopards, but the only wildlife we've seen so far, or at least the signs of it, are the mice in the room. So, you know, you get what you pay for when you're paying $12 for 2 nights. I've got no complaints, not yet at least. We'll see if we make it through the night. But first, we're heading to Kathmandu Square, and we're going to see potentially whether we can get a guide who can show us around and give us a bit of the history and give us a bit more of an in-depth experience over just looking at the buildings.
We need to make sure that we arrive before dawn, otherwise we won't be able to find this way.
Well, I would hope that we arrive before dawn. I don't know where you're staying out till. Conscious of when I'm walking that you're probably going to just see me all the time in the video, but it's because I've got CMR in front of me. You know, you're not sure of the characters, you're not sure of the people just yet. You know, CMR is walking in front of me, so at least I can keep an eye on, so if anyone approaches her or goes near a bag or anything like that, I'm behind so I can at least step in. And I can also warn her if any cars are coming, because she doesn't have great spatial awareness, as I'm sure you may have already seen. Wait for the scam. What does he want?
I will practice my English.
You want to practice your English?
You know, I am a student.
You're a student?
Yeah, I study on mandala thanga paintings.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making thanga painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're looking to sell to me, I'm not looking to buy.
Tell you, if you like, you can see my art school.
No, I'm okay, thank you. I've already seen.
Where?
Here in Nepal. One of the big ones that you'll get approached for here all the time are paintings. Students saying that they want to take you to their art school and they want to show you their practice, but in reality these people are trying to take you to a place where you'll be in a position where you need to buy a piece of art. So again, just don't be naive to it. People are friendly here, but no, we're not going to buy any art. Walking over here, you're on your guard because people are approaching you, and I'm well aware of many of the scams. Like I say, with him, he was a student. He wanted us to come and see his artwork. I've heard of this before. They take you into a shop, they tried to make you buy something, it's not happening. Seymour was getting uncomfortable though because he was eyeing up a necklace, whether he was or not, but yeah, you almost missed this. The scene around you, beautiful architecture. We're not even anywhere near actual Kathmandu Square yet, so looking forward to seeing that. You've got these little temples, everything here super old. There's so much to see, you don't even know where to put your eyes. Kathmandu is one of the oldest inhabited cities in the world, almost 2,000 years old, so no thank you, no thank you. Same thing again, another scam. Take that out of their hand and they want money for it, so be very, very careful. Have your wits about you. Don't accept anything off anyone. Don't take it, even to look at it. Chaos.
I think that now, seeing the situation, it actually is going to make you be a little bit more aggressive, in the sense that it's like, no.
Yeah, you have to tell them to just
you
go
have
away.
to, because otherwise you can't get over this.
Well, that's why when we were walking, that guy was trying to scam us.
Hello, sir.
No, I'm okay. What?
You need a ticket first.
Ticket?
Yeah.
Everyone else buying ticket?
You need a ticket first.
Oh.
Hello.
Multiple entry. 1,000. We're here now in Durbar Square in Kathmandu. This is the place. We had a little surprise when we arrived here because it's someone came over shouting us saying, "Sir, sir, sir," trying to stop us, and I thought, "Ah, here we go, another scammer." But it turned out there's an entrance fee of, for foreigners, 1,000 rupees. It's 2,000 rupees for 2 people. Not mega expensive, but obviously it eats into your budget when you're not prepared. This place anyway, it's kind of the main centre. It's one of the main squares of Kathmandu, and a lot of history here. This is where the royal palace is, and a lot of the buildings here are well known now in particular because obviously they were damaged during the earthquake, so there's a lot of buildings propped up, which we'll show you in a minute. Earlier on today, it was recommended for us to actually get a guide because they can provide us with more information. We're actually keen to do that, but nobody surprisingly approached us yet. So hopefully we can find someone in a minute who's got some experience, who can show us around and who offers a fair price. These ones here, this one is much more modern. Obviously it's still old, but very European style in comparison to these ones, these older ones, more traditional. It's nice, it's complementary, it's very different, but it kind of gives it a nice vibe here. You can sense the change through the ages. Nobody's approached us yet, and the map that they give us is handy, but the information in there is quite sparse. The year it was built, not much more really, but look at the architecture. Super intricate. And you're starting to see now all of the supports on the structures that's holding everything up after that last earthquake. The earthquake was 7 years ago now, and so you can kind of get a sense of the damage that was done.
It's good to have a little sightseeing around. I'm a tour guide around here.
How much do you charge?
Normally people see my work, they give me $10-15, like 10-15 euro, like this. Which country are you from?
England.
England?
England.
I mean, it will be interesting with the meaning. There are lots of historical things. This is #1 World Heritage Site. See, and there are criteria to be selected as a goddess as well.
How long is the tour?
45 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay. You do for 1,000?
1,500 guineas. So nowadays, high season, you see, one ticket costs you 1,000. You see.
No problem, mate. No problem.
Let's do like this, 1,200.
No, I'll give you 1,000.
Come, okay. The small girl is very important because she's selected as a goddess.
She is the current
The
Kumari.
present one.
Yes.
In September only, she goes outside of the valley, and this picture was taken back then. And she is the reincarnate manifestation of that goddess with the many hands. It's known as Durga. She gives a glimpse in the window. When she appears, it's prohibited to take the picture. This is a mixture of Buddhism and Hinduism as well. These people live around here. She's selected from a special ethnic, goldsmith ethnic. Only one ethnic.
Yeah.
And morning time, people get the tika, the red powder on the forehead. On the way down there, they take off their shoes, belts like this, goes upstairs and get a blessing from her. And foreigners not allowed because foreigners they consume beef. It's prohibited in Nepal. It's our national animal. That's why.
Okay.
Right. Here we have a star. This symbolizes the sign of education, wisdom. In Nepal, every university school they put this sign as a knowledge. University they have this sign, symbol of knowledge, and there are lotus flower. People do put the marigold flower, yellow powder as a offering.
So obviously we weren't allowed to show it because you're not allowed to use your cameras. She's not allowed to be videoed or photographed. The Kumari came to the middle window, and it's only certain times of the day, so we came here perfect timing. She came to the window and showed herself for 30 seconds. So the Kumari is a living incarnation of one of the goddesses, and she's chosen from a particular caste of Newari girls. It must be the goldsmith caste. Go through this whole process of selection, but essentially it has to be a virgin girl who hasn't had her period yet, and then amongst these other things. And she lives here. She has a tutor here. She's not allowed to touch the floor, and she's not allowed to be photographed or videoed, which is why I couldn't show you. But she came to the window, and everyone went silent, and she kind of looked down upon us with her makeup and her her red outfit, and it was very powerful. And we walked out, and everyone was saying, "Well done, you get to saw her. Lucky you." You know, this is not my religion, but it's very powerful. Good job you said that. I was nearly going to have an accident.
And that's very frequently occur. Never seen such a clumsy person as you.
Everything here is so impressive. Hands down, straight away, worth the admission fee. Very lucky again because we got to see the Kumari, so I think that's kind of given me a bit of a buzz. But around here, like, everything's so impressive. And again, I can recommend getting a guide. It's definitely worth it.
I feel blessed now. I feel like
You feel blessed?
I became now. Judaism and Hinduism at the same time. No, but you can feel like when you go into the place, it's very sacred and it's very pure, and
Yeah.
you can feel the energy in there. It's very
Completely.
calm.
So this is among all the temple I'm going to show you. This is the oldest one around here, which get cut up with the name. The name of the temple is Kasta Mandap. Kasta is wood, Mandap is temple built by a single tree wood in 12th century. And then after, Kathmandu got the name from this.
Green wood.
Yeah,
Green wood.
one tree, one single.
Obviously, because this now is very traditional style architecture,
Yeah.
there are still people in Nepal now with those skills who can make
Yeah,
that.
we have some region
Yeah.
where they don't speak Hindi, English, no. Only Newari
Yeah.
who are good at this skill, generation to generation, same job.
Wow. Are they the people that came and rebuilt
Yeah,
it?
they are hired. And
About the wife.
Didn't work for me. Maybe I've got evil coming my
You
way.
got lots of things that you need to cure first.
You really see now like the supports of the building, obviously where the earthquake has been. The place is incredible though, and I do definitely recommend getting a guide. There's so much history here. You just couldn't possibly fathom it from the map that they give you or from Google. And obviously when you get a guide, you get the humour, you get a bit more personal experience with it as well.
the beggar had nothing in his pocket. No money, no food, nothing. He was sleeping in the temple. But he had one skill. He carved a stone and placed it here as an offering. Later on, this tree grew on.
That's beautiful.
What is the Lotus is a very holy flower. When the Buddha was born, 7 lotus flowers appeared. That's why lotus is a very holy flower, meditating Buddha in 4 corners.
I hear as well that they say that Kathmandu Valley was once a lake, and in the middle of a lake, the lotus flower grew, and that became Kathmandu. Is that true?
Well, it was a pond.
A pond.
Yeah.
Okay, not quite a lake then. How long did it take you to learn to be able to do that?
Those artist people are around like 10, 15 years experienced people. They make such things.
Wow, that's incredible.
Well, that was our experience of Kathmandu Square, Durbar Square. Very pleasant experience actually. When we were thinking of doing it, I just thought it was a typical tourist trap, but there's lots of history there, beautiful architecture. You can kind of dive in as deep as you want with the history. Very interesting. I do recommend a guide. I think that was well worth the investment. It was 1,000 rupees. He wanted 1,500 at first, but we heard earlier in the day that usually it's between 500 and 1,000. So we gave him 1,000. I was happy with that. It was a good investment. The Kumari was a particular highlight. A shame that we couldn't share it, but again, it's practice that she's not to be photographed or videoed. So we're there to respect it, and it actually heightened the moment. It was, you know, quite a powerful moment. So that was a nice experience going to Kathmandu Square. We are back in our room, back in the Hotel of Joy. As you can see, we're living the nomadic lifestyle. We're kind of scared to open our bags a little bit in case things start crawling inside, but this is us for the night now. Do you have anything to add for the day?
Don't have anything to add. Super tired, so I just want to rest. That's all what I have to say right now.
Yeah, they don't see the hour sleep that you just had as well. But yeah, this is us. We're going to finish it here. I think this video is pretty long today, so not sure that we have anything more to add. But over the next few days, we're going to be finding more little hidden treasures in Kathmandu and sharing experiences and stories of local people. So come join along. Follow us, The Wander Life. You can hit us on Instagram as well if you wish. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
My name is Rajiv, namaste, and this is Wander Life. It's one of the channel and description about the World Heritage Site, which is in World Heritage listed. Lonely Planet #1, Kathmandu Durbar Square. So these are all the things around here we saw. So this is the main metropolitan office as well. Yeah, namaste.